You get different types of clients. Some are easy to go along with, while some are hard to go along with. One of them is the clients which are tardy client. This is the client who will always come, not keeping in time the appointment time. He will come at the time of her own, and he will not allow you to take another customers. He will find that her appointment time has already passed, and she will insist that I need to be taken in. And in case it's such a steady client, first of all, dealing with such a type of clients, you need to be patient and use the low tone, because when she comes, she will be assuming that since she has already booked you, for example, she booked you at 9 o'clock, and you have waited for the next 2 hours, 11 o'clock, she comes in. So when somebody else, you have taken somebody else, she will feel that since she has already booked you, she's the one who is supposed to sit down. In such scenario, you need to explain to that customer at a low tone, not in a humble manner, in an orderly manner, that I'm sorry, you booked me at 9, but I've waited for you up to 11. Now I'm doing customer who booked at 11. Now it is either you wait, I finished all these other clients, then I booked you in. Or if you don't have any client after the client you are making, you can book him in, but you remember to advise her that whatever you have done, I've just taken you because I don't have any appointment currently. So that next time when she books the timing, she will adhere to the time. Another customer is the mix-up customer. This is a type of customer who will come not knowing exactly. She's confused. I can say she's a confused customer. Everything, she doesn't know how to differentiate this style and that style. Every style is good for her, every style is bad for her. So she's mixed up. So such a confused client, how can you handle such a client? First of all, let her explain herself. Give her enough time to explain herself. Use the body language. Ask simple questions. Don't ask hard questions. But your question, maintain your questioning tonal variation when asking questions as low as possible. And you let the customer, after expressing herself, use audiovisual like style books or albums or color charts, which can help her to guide to know exactly what style. Once she has chosen the style, confirm with her and repeat by pointing, have we agreed on this? Then reconfirm again before you start. We have agreed on this. You said we are putting this style. That one, you will win the confidence of this customer. But remember, the protection of the customer is very important, since she plays a big role in this industry. Don't let other clients know that this client is a confused customer. Another type of customer is unhappy client. This type of unhappy client is a type of client whom there is never ever satisfied with the service, no matter what you did, no matter how long the service goes to, no matter the type of product you use, she's always unhappy. She's ever complaining. Such type of customers, they play part, they improve, they promote the industry, yes, but how are you going to handle such a type of customer? Let her explain herself. Make sure that whatever you have agreed on, you put it on a mark. If it is an album, you put that page. We have agreed on the style on this page. You confirm before you starting. And afterwards, when this customer is complaining, Don't argue with such a customer, but maintain calmness. Let her explain herself. Let her speak whatever she feels she needs to speak. Then afterwards, you just ask her the question, why are you complaining? Why are you unhappy? But remember, if you are not in a position to solve the problem, call another hairstylist or senior stylist to come and solve this problem. And if it is something which cannot be rectified immediately at that point, you need to discuss it with the customer when she can get a chance to come for the correction. And if this correction, also you need to make sure that the problem is not on the salon side, but the problem is on the client side. For example of this unhappy client, there's a time when the customer might come in, you make her hair, she walks out, she go and swim with the hair addition. After 2 hours, she comes back, she starts complaining, now what have you done to me? In such a situation, you will let that customer, give that customer time to explain herself. Because in business or in the salon, we believe that these people are not complaining for nothing, but they're complaining. There is a reason as to why she's complaining. And that reason can be solved. And that reason, if the problem is on the client, you let that client understand exactly that the mistake is on her side, not on the salon. And if it is on the salon side, you need to get somebody who can rectify that mistake immediately, or if it cannot be done immediately, schedule an appointment for that client to come back when she's free. In that scenario, you will win back the confidence of this client. Another kind of clients is another kind of group within the industry are the handling differences. These handling differences, there are some of the clients who are mature. Why am I calling them mature? These are the age group of the older ladies. They are from 55 and above, but they don't want to be called mothers, or they don't want to be called that they are old, but they need to be called. You can handle them with a respect. For example, Mrs. So-and-so or Madam So-and-so, without discriminating them because of their age. Then another issue is the people with disability. When you're handling somebody with disability, you need to acknowledge them and appreciate them, that they play part in promoting this industry. And the way you're handling them, you don't discriminate them, but handle them the same way you're handling other people. Except you give a consideration on how you handle them as a result of the disability they have. Another age group is this group of the younger generation. This younger generation, you need to know how to handle them. Sometimes they may not be coming with some aggressiveness, but how can you put them in a bracket whereby they fit well within the salon industry without distracting other people? You may use the polite word, please, kindly, can I, but don't use commanding voices to give instruction to them, but let them explain themselves. But you can let them express themselves and you solve their problem without intimidating them or disrespecting them because of their age. Another area of concern is getting very close to the customers. There are situations whereby, as a cosmetologist or as a hairdresser, you may be interacting with the customer to the extent that the client will start becoming too personal to you and will start telling you her personal life. And this situation, Don't start discussing what you have been, the personal life of the client or the personal statement the client made to you with another person. Gossip is the worst enemy in the salon. If you have a client who is trying to be too close to you, your main role or your duty is to serve your client, but not to gossip. And if the client starts gossiping, that should not be your problem, but you need to look at the way of changing that conversation. How can you change this conversation? First, you may even decide to ask the client, when was the last time the last time we put your hairstyle, was it pleasant to you? If this is scenario, you are trying to move her attention from the gossiping topic to the beauty topic. Another issue is that there are some situations whereby you find that the other client is gossiping, is coming too personal, that he discusses her personal problems and personal life to you. That should not be a bother to you, but you need to check the ways. Don't tell that client that I don't want your words, but look at the most humblest way, most diplomatic way of changing this topic. Or you may feel if the thing is prolonging, you may just say, let me check something on the stock. You just walk, after 2 minutes, you come back. By that time, you will come with a different stock. You say, oh, I've already got what I was checking the stock. The stock is there. We have a different idea. There's a new product we have in the market. So that is not, your idea was not only to check the stock, but to divert this gossip attention from this client to the beauty side. And if it continues, then there are some situations whereby don't act as a counselor. You are not a counselor, but you are there to make her hair or to make her beauty. When you start engaging as a counselor, you are breaching your salon ethics. Another reason why gossiping is also a worst enemy in the salon, it scares away potential customers. Because some potential customers, they may be walking in just asking, are you doing such and such a service? But the moment he hears people are gossiping, or he senses there is a gossip going on, that customer will be scared and she will walk away, whereby you will start losing business. And once you lose the business, you lose the focus and you may not achieve your target objectives.